guys, it's Erin here with another process video, and this is the companion layout to the last one that I did for photos from my birthday. And this is on my actual birthday, and I didn't put away the papers or anything, so this is still the same I Am paper, and I knew I wanted to use this background, and I was thinking of trying to use some of these cut-aparts so that I didn't have to put away the entire sheet of cut-aparts. So I'm just, I'm thinking I want to do a series of strips and then try and cover over all of the gold hearts on this paper without covering over all of them because, you know, what's the point of having decorations like that if I cover over everything? I wasn't going to cut down this photo, but it didn't really fit on the page and it wasn't like hugely important. It's just kind of me, it's just a photo of the stuff that I got at the Scrapbook Expo that we went to on June 26th, which was actually 2 days after my birthday, but it was still part of like birthday celebration thing, and that's why we bothered to go to the one in San Diego, which we don't usually do, but Mike has a friend there in San Diego too, so we went to see him and, you know, just kind of hung out and that kind of thing, but because, you know, the Scrapbook Expo doesn't take me all day to go to. So you see me just trying to decide where I want the layers and how I want these lines here, and now that I've cut down the photos I want to make sure that I have room for them. So I'm trying to decide how much of this I want to cover over, because I did like the bird and I didn't want to lose him, but I'm not liking these papers, and I wanted to take out that black, but it obviously was not going to come up because I was thinking I wanted the other side instead of the dots. There's too many dots and stuff, so without measuring I cut that piece and it wasn't big enough, so I had to cut another piece. And yeah, this is why I should probably like plan things, but I find that working organically just works better for me, even if it's completely random and I end up doing weird stuff like that, you know, whatever. I mean, it's just a strip of paper. Like I was saying in the last video, I don't really stress about using my paper or, you know, saving it, and, you know, you'll see me cover over a lot of stuff, or, you know, you'll only see little strips of something that could have been smaller, I guess, but, you know, I don't put a lot of thought into my stuff. I just kind of, oh, this looks good. This will probably look good here. You'll see, like with this strip here, I just thought, yeah, it probably needed more teal. So I just go and I cover over half of those strips too. And, you know, it doesn't really bother me. I like the effective layers and everything. And, you know, even at $1 each, the paper's still cheap. So here you see me using another one of those squares. And I'm trying to decide if I want to use the other half of the chipboard frames that I had used on the last layout, or if I want to do more or different ones. And here I have this one with, it looks like sequins on it. I thought that would look good to add more black into the layout. I'm just going to mat it on this piece of little scrap of the yellow paper that I had used on the last layout. I like being able to, you know, use the scraps from a layout right away, even though I don't usually do this. I mean, I guess you could say this is a two-page layout, which, you know, I didn't do them together or plan them together, but they do end up, you know, being similar styles and obviously the same paper, so I think this is about as close as I get because the photos do obviously go together. And I just decided to use this frame the way that it is, kind of like those little ribbon buckles that they used to have back in the day. And I don't know why I chose a teal frame for this. It could have gone a better color than matching the background, but whatever. I decided to use the smaller print of that heart paper just to not have to cut another piece And again, I think it says blessed or something on the back of this, so I really was not going to use the other side of that. So it works out. And I just wanted to make sure that what do you call it, film strip washi would get seen. I think that's one of my favorite washi's of all time. And here I'm taking out more of the cream cards, because one of the things about Simple Stories is they don't always use plain white, so I get to use up these cream cards that I get from Simple Stories to do my journaling and stuff. So I'm just kind of slipping that under these layers there, and now I have a place to write my journaling. And I'm just going to add some enamel dots, and that's going to finish it off. So thank you for watching. Bye-bye.